Hello, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to learn how to use the collate command in your SQL 2012. So that collate commands is the part of your the collision. That's the technology called the collision. So let's get started with this. What is the collision? Collision is the collection of the property of your character data. That means is you have a table inside the column, and inside the column you have stored your data, so that's the collision is the property of your data, so that will comes under the character set or the sort order or the case sensitivity or the case insensitivity, asset insensitivity and the asset insensitivity. So when you are querying the data, so the collection awareness is important for the comparison. If your database is a case sensitive, then what will happen? Suppose you have data stored in a column that name is a jack, capital Z A K. So it does not equal to small j a k. So I will show you how you can do the practical. And the similar way I given an example, if you are using the select start from, this is the employee is the table name, and this is capital F first name. And if you are using small f first name, then it not going to work. So the value will not be equal to. Add the collate clause to control the collision comparison. How you can do the collision comparison in the SQL query. So this is the table. The column name I have mentioned here, what the data I am pulling here, and the from which table I am using, and this is the syntax what the collate command you can use. So collate, and this is the syntax what we are using here, and this is the wording what data is looking inside the table. So let me go to the SQL server and we'll see the practically how it's going to work. Okay, I am inside my the database, and let's write a query as select start from. I have a table that's called a employee. So let's execute and see what type of data we have. So we have employee ID, first name, last name, and the location and the other data. So let me just rename this table as a employee, and what type of data I'm pulling here, emp dot the employee ID comma emp dot first name and the first name and comma emp dot last name. So this is the data what I have here, and we'll be working on this data. So let me just execute this. I'm getting the data, the employee first name, last name, and let's do the where condition here. So where the emp dot first name, and what exactly this command will do, I am putting the data here, code, and the value is exact. So this where condition will look out the data for the jack value. Here is a jack. Let me change it to jack and see whether the data is finding or not. So now we find out the jack. Suppose I type a small jack, and will I get the data? Yes. So if I am using a small z or caps jack, it doesn't matter. So the data will be lookout. But our target is to filter the data with the case sensitive. How we can do that? So let me use the collate command to filter the data with the case sensitive. So to write that command, go here, remove that, and type collate collate command, and lat in Latin 1 underscore journal, and then underscore the case sensitive and underscore the as, and equal to. Now we can put the our value whatever we have here. Suppose we have the z a k, and yeah, that's it. So this is a collate, sorry, collate command. Now execute this. So I'm getting the value jack, but if I change the case sensitive to small z, then I will not be getting the value because a small z is not available in my data. So that's how the collate command is work. If I'm putting the capital Z, definitely I'm getting the data because capital Z is available, but a small z ak is not available in my this table. So here is command let I shows you cs is present for the case sensitive. If I type the case ci, the case insensitive, that means is it will work as a normal where condition. So if you write it anything here capital Z or the small z, then it will not be a case sensitive, it will be a case insensitive. Now you can get the data with the small z also because it's a case insensitive. When you are writing the query, just notice that, or be careful when you are writing. So if you use the c as case sensitive, then only you will get the exact data. So just put it here capital chat and execute this query, so you will be getting the case sensitive data. So guys, thank you for watching this video. See you soon in my next video with the some